P about to unds the shattered backboard.
Put them on.
Oh. What's going on, guys? It's Picsoleated, and today we're reviewing the peak of what it means to be luxe on a Jordan 1. We're looking at the Air Jordan 1 Satin Shattered Backboard. No, it's not the Satin Shattered Backboard, it's the Satin Shattered Backboard. This one was a very tricky release because this shoe was touted as a women's only release, and it was, so it was a little weird seeing so many men trying to cop these for themselves, but when you find out that the sizes went all the way up to a women's 12 or a men's 10.5, it starts to make a little more sense. I myself am a size 9.5 to 10 in Jordan 1s, so I just make the cutoff for this pair. In other words, if I copped a size 11.5 or 11, I potentially could have fit in these shoes. Regardless, I wasn't really trying as hard for these as I normally do with sneakers since they were meant to be a women's shoe, so I personally felt it was only fair to give them more of a reason to cop. Plus, I have the OG Shattered Backboard, so even less of an incentive for me to get these. Now, I know what you're wondering. Pix, if you didn't cop these, then where's the hot chick that's supposed to be reviewing these? Listen, you sneaker goons, not only did she do the review on the shoes, you'll actually get to hear it if you stick through the review long enough. Now, before we get started, feel free to like this video or subscribe to the channel at any point if you enjoy the video. As a growing channel, it allows me to create more content for you guys, so welcome to the family. And hit that notification bell so you don't fall behind on them uploads. The Jordan 1 Satin Shattered Backboards released on May 5th, or Cinco de Mayo, a day of celebration for people of Mexican descent, or a day of heavy drinking for people of Caucasian descent. Yes, I'm aware no one descends from the made-up realm of Caucasia, but you get what I mean. It is also based on an older Jordan 1 colorway, obviously named the Shattered Backboard. The reason for this name is because there is a backstory to this name, and if you don't know, it's a reference to the time Michael Jordan actually shattered a backboard during a dunk in an exhibition game held by Nike back in 1985. During that game, he was wearing these colors. If you're one of the few who's not aware of the story, I definitely recommend reading up on it. It's worth the read. It's also very short, so you won't lose too much time. The shoe didn't release in many places up here in the north, but it released, so there's that. I didn't score any wins, but if you watched my previous videos, you know P. She got her hands on a pair for a decent price, hence why you see them on foot right now. The materials of the shoe are truly remarkable. I have to say, as an owner of an OG pair of Shattered Backboards, it's hard not to look at these and admire just how much of an upgrade these really are. The upper is made of a handful of top-notch premium materials, a vast upgrade from the OG Shattered Backboard. Most people use the OG Shattered Backboard as the benchmark for the quality on an Air Jordan 1, but I think we might have to switch it up and use the Satin Shattered Backboard for those comparisons now. That's right, these are god-tier quality right here. We might have a new benchmark on our hands, although I think that might also not happen because they only use the Shattered Backboard for leather quality benchmarks. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if Jordan continues to use new different materials on Jordan 1s and other Jordans, or continue to use the same ones. Let's not jump the gun just yet. Let's run through and see what we're working with here. The back paneling that covers the toe cap and lace eyelets is made of leather. It's more tumbled and grainy than the OG Shattered Backboard, so already a premium upgrade off the jump. The off-white or sail mid-panels are made of a nice soft leather that has that satisfyingly wrinkly look to it, similar to the OG Shattered Backboard, and that's pretty much where the similarities end. Every orange portion of the shoe, the orange ankle wrap, heel counter, and toe box are made of satin. The satin gives it this vibrant orange look to it and a nice sheen that satisfyingly reflects light off the shoe. The black swoosh running across the midfoot is embroidered and satisfyingly thick. It feels very nice and is a plush contrast to the leather panel beneath it. The Jordan Wings logo on the ankle portion of the orange panel is also stitched in instead of being embossed like on regular Jordan 1s. This Wings logo ends up being more of an outline of the logo rather than the filled in look you get with the OGs. The inner lining of the shoe is made of satin too, and pretty much every other part of the shoe has been upgraded in the same way. The tongue seems to have a satin-like finish to it if it isn't satin also, and the laces have a satin sheen and finish to them as well, which makes me think they're satin also, on top of having metallic black aglets. An upgrade I feel like should become a standard on all Jordan 1s. In fact, the only thing kept standard here might be the Nike Air tab on the tongue in white with the Nike Air logo and text in orange. The middle of the shoe is this familiar off-white sail color, and finally one of my favorite parts of the shoe is the translucent orange bottom. The outsole is translucent and it makes the bottom pop, giving it that vibrant orange look once again and giving it that glowy effect. Like if you didn't know any better, you'd probably guess these glow in the dark. They don't, but they look amazing regardless. The shoes come with an extra pair of laces in the sail colorway with that satin finish once again and sail metal aglets. When it comes to comfort, I haven't heard of any new cushioning tech upgrades in this shoe, but from what P has told me and from what I've noticed, the ankle area has more padding than what you feel in older Jordan 1s. Whether that's because this is a smaller bay size or an actual upgrade is still in question, so if any of you have any answer to that, let me know in the comments. Expect what you typically expect from a Jordan 1, but with added hype points and quality points. As for sizing, P tells me that the sizing is true to size for her. She's a women's 6.5, and these fit like a 6.5 for her, so stick to your true size if you're in the market for these. And now, as promised, we're going to have a review from the woman of the hour, the lady herself. This is what you all have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, so open up your ears. The review from P. Alright, so P.
Yes.
Since you got the shattered backboard, the satin shattered backboard, and I didn't get them.
True. Got him.
You gotta let us know what the material's like.
Okay, so I touched them in hand. As soon as I got them in hand, of course, I had to peep the materials. So the materials on it, super tumbled. The leather, I love the sail part on the what is it called? The mid section, the mid panel of the shattered backboard. My favorite part personally is the toe leather, that black plush, super tumbled.
She got him for the toe.
I got him for the toes. And then the back part of it, I love that the satin has the padding around the ankle is super plush. It's super comfortable. On foot, it's super comfortable. Even the satin too. It's a nice touch to the shattered backboard. Throwback to the Royals and the band, but this time it's on a classic colorway.
Those were classic colorways too.
But this is more of a classic colorway, I'm sure.
True.
Highly respected colorway in terms of the quality of it. Highly satisfied with it. The only thing is, well, I guess I can make this comment on it personally, as it's a personal pair, wearing it for the first time for you guys for the on foot review. The only thing is, I guess like any Jordan 1 on the toe box, it easily creases. So
yeah, she didn't like the way it creased it. I shouldn't be talking like that. Even though it's a Jordan 1.
Even though it's a Jordan 1, had to keep them babies crisp. But you know what, guys? Shoes, they need to be worn. So it is what it is. The shoe is still bangs. It looks great. Your discretion. I had to re-record and reenact the second part of this review because the previous scene recorded was too dark. The sun was going down ASAP, right? Carry on. Fits perfectly. Yeah, how's the sizing? The sizing, it fits perfectly. In terms of the comfort level, I mean, it doesn't have any like technology or like, you know, like cushioning like the Ultra Boost. Yeah. But ultimately, all in all, it's like a pretty good like casual wear lifestyle shoe. The padding, the padding makes up for it. I think that's what brings it the most comfort is in that ankle area. It's not like a basketball shoe where it gives you like that snug support, but like the extra padding around the ankle feels super nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's my opinion. Oh yeah, so it comes with the extra sail laces, not like the OG shattered backboard where it comes with the crisp white, straight white laces. This one is the sail, so it matches the mid-panel leather. But personally, I'm just gonna be wearing the standard, you know, laces that it comes with these. I'm gonna keep those in the plastic, but it's nice. It has that satin touch too, so it's still satin all around, even though, well, in its own little ways. I like the embroidered swoosh too. So, is there anything you like about it better than or is there anything you like about the OG shattered backboards better than the satins? What do you think in between the two? What's a positive about one of the two that you like more than the other? That's like a glaring difference. You know what? Well, personally for me, I think with the OG shattered backboard, I kind of like, they're both different. Like it's nice to incorporate the satin, but I actually do like the fact that it's just standard. It's tumbled leather, just normal matte. I like that matte look on it. It doesn't necessarily need to be all shiny and stuff. That's why I like that one. Wait, that's a good point. That's okay. You're not supposed to think about this one. That's the point. It's supposed to be real raw on the spot. This one is definitely for the ladies. I mean, that's the whole thing with the satin part. I think the translucent outsole too, it makes it a little bit, has that feminine touch with it as well. You know what, now that you mention it, I agree. What did you think about the fact that guys were trying to cop? Because personally, I didn't really care for it. Like, I did hope that more girls would cop this rather than the guys. But what did you think about guys still going for it, trying to, cop for themselves? Yeah, for sure. I think I didn't try to cop. Well, I did, but I didn't put too much effort into it because I was like, you know what, it's better if the girls get these anyway. Plus, I had the OG shattered backboard. So, yeah, what did you think? I think it makes a statement. Like, that whole fact that guys are going for it makes a statement about where sneaker culture is headed to these days. My opinion on that is, personally, if it was for me, if I was a guy, this is something that I would leave to the ladies. I mean, this was a gift to us. We don't always catch these W's when it comes to releases. So even for me, it's hard to catch these W's on these pairs because they sell out so instantly. Everything gets bought in nowadays, so that's the way it goes sometimes. So thank you for keeping it real, P.
I'm gonna get back to what I do best. And there you have it. That's her review. That's all I've got for you today. Do you think the Satin Shattered Backboards is better than the OG, or is OG still king? Should men have stayed away and let the women cop, or is it not fair to discriminate either way? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Catch you later. Picsoleated is going premium.